Today on AM Arkansas, we have a recap of last night's preliminary competition and also interviews with two former Miss Americas.
Stay tuned, you're watching AM Arkansas. Welcome to this final edition of AM Arkansas. I'm Livy Luttrell.
And I'm Taylor Tackett. We're going to go ahead and get started today with interviews with last night's Alpha and preliminary winners. Derek Frail is standing by with these girls. Derek.
I'm here with last night's contestant in the swimsuit competition. Now, if you could just tell us your name and your title.
I'm Tracy Neal, Miss Northwest Arkansas.
Now, Tracy, what did you have to do to prepare for the swimsuit competition? Were you nervous up there? What was going through your mind as well?
Oh, definitely nervous. You're in a two-piece in front of tons and tons of people. That's very nerve-wracking in itself. I think the main thing is I just had to find that confidence within and try to go out there and I guess strut my stuff a little, I guess.
Right. And so what is it like to win not only the preliminary, but also it's your first time to win this award?
It was a big accomplishment for me, being a newcomer and then winning overall prelims. I felt like I was very honored to win, and there were a lot of good competitors, and so it was a true blessing.
Well, congratulations on winning your title, and also good luck in the competition. Hopefully we see you in the top 10 tonight.
Thank you so much.
Now we also have the Talent Award winner, Sloan Roberts. Now, what is your title?
I am Miss Washita River.
And what was your talent last night?
I performed an a cappella tap dance.
So, you didn't have any music. Now, how hard is that to do?
I've done it a cappella for a few years now, just as a competitive dancer, and so I feel more comfortable on stage with no music, actually.
And you also were not only a prelim winner, but a first-time winner of this award. What was that like for you?
Well, it's just so amazing how talented all 46 of these contestants are, and it's just, like Tracy said, I feel so honored and privileged, and it's just a blessing to be able to represent all these girls and be a talent winner. So
do you have any hopes into coming tonight? Do you feel confident walking into tonight's show?
Well, I think we all should feel confident. There's such an even playing field, and all these girls are so deserving that, it's just great to know that it's not in our hands.
Well, congratulations on winning tonight, and
Thank
good
you.
luck as well.
Thank you so much.
All right, now what is your title and your name?
I'm Kelsey Dow, Miss Arkansas State University, and I won the evening gown in presents and poise.
And the evening gown is such an elegant competition. What is the technique and the preparation into doing the evening gown walk?
The biggest thing is just walking in heels. It's about having grace and poise and not falling. That was the biggest thing for me, was just trying to be as graceful as I possibly could.
And you too also were a first-time winner and a prelim winner. Any good feelings about this?
I'm just so blessed to be here. Whatever happens tonight is meant to be, and any one of these 46 contestants would be a great Miss Arkansas.
Well, congratulations, and also good luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
And this wraps up here. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Derek. And again, we want to thank those girls and congratulate them, all of the Alpha and preliminary winners that have come on our show this week.
So tonight is actually our last night in Hot Springs with the competition, and it goes a little bit different than previous nights. So it'll start off with just the top 10 girls, and then those girls will continue on with the competition.
And last night we had the chance to catch up with two former Miss Americas. Let's take a look.
Well, my experience as Miss Arkansas was rather short-lived because I was only Miss Arkansas for a little over a month before I competed on September 7th for Miss America and was crowned Miss America. But I loved every minute of being Miss Arkansas. That was my initial goal, to be Miss Arkansas.
So what was your favorite part about being Miss America?
Well, it was a way for me to step outside of the box that was a comfort zone for me, which was the University of Arkansas. Tri Delta sorority, and all those things that were so near and dear to my heart, and to experience more of America, really. And all the people and the different sections of the country had different ways of thinking. They liked different kinds of food. They had different accents. So it was a year of learning, although I was not in a university setting.
Okay, and then I also want to ask you, what does it feel like to come back here, every year and watch the new girls, and what does it just feel like for you to come back?
Well, it's always wonderful to come back. However, this is not the location where I was crowned. We were crowned at Oaklawn Racetrack. Back in those days, that's where the pageant was held, and we had to climb over a fence to get to the stage, which was constructed, just beyond the track, and then the runway was over the track. And what was so exciting was on crowning night, Saturday night, there were 10,000 people in the stands because they could hold it. And it was kind of like a midsummer reunion for all the sororities and fraternities. So it was a very exciting time.
Well, Miss America is an outstanding organization. I dreamt of becoming Miss America ever since I was 3 years old, I believe. And so it's something I've in essence, been working towards my entire life. And being able to hold the title, being one of only 86, 87 women in the history of this world, to hold the title of Miss America was truly a dream come true. During my year, I traveled over 250,000 miles. I spoke on behalf of dozens of different organizations. You work 7 days a week, every single week. You're just constantly on and engaging with people. I once heard a former Miss America say that being Miss America is like getting a PhD in human relations, and I thought that was the perfect way to put it, because you're just constantly serving as an ambassador, as a spokesperson, and most importantly, as a role model. So an amazing experience, wouldn't trade it for the world, and so blessed to be able to have it.
And even today, what brings you to Arkansas, to the Miss Arkansas pageant? Do you still get to travel to a lot of different state level competitions?
I get to travel to many different states, but really this is only the third state competition that I've been to this year. I don't get to a lot of the state competitions, but the reason I'm here is because of the fabulous Tony Bowles. He was a dress designer. He's actually dressed many, many girls tonight and always dresses the Miss Arkansas. I've known Tony for almost 10 years now, and I model for him. He's just one of my dearest, dearest friends, and so he had this idea several months ago, Katie, you should come and MC the finals night of Miss Arkansas. So tomorrow night I'm going to be taking the stage and helping crown the next Miss Arkansas, which I'm so excited about, and this is such an incredible production. So happy to be here to see it.
Now, Derek also got to catch up with a former Miss Arkansas, Lacey Fleming.
It's actually a huge honor to be Miss Arkansas, and that's one of the things I learned when I went to Miss America is, well, for example, I had to compete 4 times before I was able to win the crown, and in other states you don't have the following that Miss Arkansas has. So it's just a huge honor not only to get to represent Arkansas at Miss America, but to be the state winner the whole year long as well.
Thank you so much for tuning into AM Arkansas. It truly has been a really exciting week here in Hot Springs.
Yes, it has. And then don't forget to tune in tonight to our live stream where they'll be crowning a new Miss Arkansas. I'm Livy Luttrell.
And I'm Taylor Tackett. You've been watching AM Arkansas.